What's going on, guys? I hope you're having a good day, good night, good whatever it is where you are. But to start off this vlog, I am going to take you guys through a little bit of a back and biceps workout that I did. Well, actually, it's just back first, and then the next day I go into the bicep session. But to start this session off, I started off with doing lat pull downs. This is the first time I got to use this specific exercise on this new equipment that we have in the home gym. So it was pretty cool to try that out. It is definitely different from what I do at my other gym, but it was good to try different movements and exercises and see how it works. So I did, like you just saw there, I did lat pull downs. I did about 4 sets, and then I moved on to doing bent over rows. This workout right here is probably one of my favorite back workouts of all time. I like isolating one section of the back, or like one side of the back, I mean, so like the left and the right side, and then switching back and forth. I feel like I can get a full contraction when I do this instead of doing it both at the same time, like both left and right. Um, so I like doing these. I usually incorporate them into most of my back workouts, or at least I try to. But again, this is the first time I got to use this specific exercise for this new machine. So I like trying it out and seeing how it works. It works really well, so I'm happy with that. But for these, I did about 3 or 4 sets of 10 to 15 reps, depending on how I was feeling. That's for each arm, or for each side of my back, left and right. So I did do that. A lot of pull motions, obviously for back. That's kind of a given since I am training back. But there's a lot of different ways to do pull exercises when it comes to doing back. So you just got to get creative sometimes so that things don't get too repetitive. But I do a lot of bent over rows just in different ways. So I like to do these with dumbbells. I have done them with cable on the cable column as well. But that was pretty much the majority of the workout, guys. Hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Alright guys, right now it is Saturday morning. I didn't get to train biceps yesterday. I only did back. So I am going to train biceps now. And then I'm also going to train shoulders right now as well. And then later tonight when I get back to my other gym, I'm going to train legs. So I'll show you guys that workout too. But we're going to start with back and shoulders now. And then we'll get on with the rest of the video. Alright guys, so for this arm workout, I had to get a little bit creative just because we don't have all the equipment that we usually have in the home gym right now, since we're in the process of moving and I don't have all the equipment with me. So it involved a lot of preacher curls and using the curl machine, but it's okay. I did a lot of sets and volume for these, which felt good for a little bit of a change. Um, this is the first time I used this machine as well in the new gym on this equipment. Um, it feels a little bit different than some of the other curls and bicep machines I've used in the past. I think it's mostly because of the way the hand bars are set up. So like the position of your hands when you're doing different sets of curls in different ways can really affect how the workout feels as a whole, especially if your hands are supinated or if your hands are pronated. So basically, if your hands or if your palms are facing up towards you or down, that can really affect um, and target certain areas of the bicep and even target more of like the forearms, depending on how your arms are positioned and your hands. Um, but in general, I did try to do about uh, 15 to 20 reps for each one of these sets, and I did about 4 or 5 sets of those. So next I moved on to doing some shoulders. So I did start with doing some overhead presses. As you guys can tell, there's actually a lot you can do with this machine. It's called the Power Tech, but you can do a ton of different exercises, which is pretty cool. But I usually like to do overhead presses with dumbbells and free weights, but this was really cool for a change. I actually do, even though I like to do free weights a lot, I have another shoulder press, overhead press at my gym that I like to use a lot as well. So it is good to use for me. But I moved up to in weight in the next couple sets with these, so I warmed up with that other weight, and then I moved on to putting a 45 and I think that's a 10-pound plate on there. For these, I was not counting my reps. I was kind of just going for as long as I could, but I had to do about 3 or 4 sets of these. That's the workout as a whole, guys. I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. What's up, guys? It's been a while. I feel like I haven't filmed in, well, it's been like almost a week now since I filmed, so it's been a while. I just haven't been filming my workouts recently. I don't really have an excuse for why not. Don't mind me eating Ben & Jerry's. I'm just catching up on calories. I am going to start filming more workouts soon. I worked out this morning and I didn't film that, but I will film hopefully tomorrow's workout for you guys and show you what I go through. That's going to be a back and biceps workout. So today is going to be a lot of meal prepping. I've fallen behind a little bit in terms of meal prepping for the last week. So I just need to make sure I'm sticking with making meal prep containers and making enough food for the week, because I find that I've been actually having to cook some nights, which isn't the end of the world, but it makes it a lot easier if I have everything ready to go for the whole week. So I need to work on that a little bit, but I'm going to make some food. I'll show you guys what I make. Most of it's going to be pretty similar, pretty consistent with what I've been doing in the past. I have a pretty consistent schedule, to be honest with you guys, so I'm sorry if it's a little bit boring, but I'm just trying to document my days, show you guys what I go through, show you my weight, show you what I eat, and hopefully you guys can get at least some value or entertainment out of it if you're watching. But I'm going to do that now. I'm going to start food prepping, so I'll take you guys through as much of that as I can. So I'm curious, well, first of all, let me know what your guys' favorite ice cream is, like brand-wise, because I'm curious what you guys think. And then after that, let me know what your favorite flavor is, because I'm curious what you guys think. I'm curious if you guys like the same flavors that I do or not. Also, I saw a weird thing in the grocery store yesterday. There was an ice cream, and the flavor was pistachio chip, pistachio chip, chip. It was like pistachio flavor with chocolate chips. Is that who eats that? Anyways, yeah, so let me know what your favorite ice cream is down in the comments. All right, so before I meal prep for the next week, I actually have to make breakfast still. So before I worked out this morning, I did make 2 or 3 eggs just to have something in me before I go to the gym, which I usually do, because I don't like working out on an empty stomach. I think I don't get as good of lifts in. I just don't feel well when I don't eat anything first thing in the morning before the gym. Then again, it's also been like 7 or 8 hours since I've eaten, so I think that's another part of it as well. I don't have many calories or energy in me at that point. And on the flip side of that, I don't like to have a huge breakfast right before I work out. I have found that working out first thing in the morning or very early in the morning to start my day usually works the best for me. I feel like I have the best or the most energy. I get the best lifts in, and it just works for me. It kind of starts my day off. It's like a routine, almost like therapy for me, and the rest of the day usually seems to go well. So that's how I've been doing it, and that's how I want to kind of keep it since it's working. But like I said, I don't like having huge meals because then I feel bloated and full and sick right after I eat when I work out. But on the flip side of that, if I have nothing to eat right first thing in the morning when I work out, I feel, like I said, kind of drained, not having a lot of energy, and just, I don't know, I just don't feel well. So it's kind of like a balance thing. But anyways, all that said, I'm just going to make a couple more eggs for breakfast so I get a full breakfast in, and then we'll go from there. So I got 6 whole eggs for breakfast. I'm gonna cook these up. I might have something else for carbs, like English muffins or a couple pieces of toast. All right, so while the eggs are cooking, I'm also gonna have 2 English muffins, just to get a little bit more calories in. So I'm gonna make those and these, and that's gonna be it for breakfast, and then we're gonna get on with the meal prepping. So like I said, we have 2 whole English muffins and then 6 whole eggs. So I'm gonna eat this quick and then we're gonna get on with the meal prep after that. Alright guys, so for the protein, I actually have to go out and get more because I don't have too much proteins in the house right now. But I do have the rice, which is gonna be the main carb source for each meal prep container. This is the type of rice I usually buy. So it's brown rice and it's long grain. It's a little bit cheaper also, so that's part of the reason why I get it. But I do buy it in bulk, so I'm going to weigh this out. It makes about 3/4 of a cup per serving, so I'll probably get 1 or 2 servings in each meal prep container. But I'm going to cook this right now in bulk, and then I'll distribute the rice into each meal prep container. So I got all the rice in each of the containers. I didn't get the protein in yet. I still need to figure out what I'm going to put in each container for protein. I think I might need to go to the store first and pick up some more like tuna and chicken and all that stuff. But besides that, I just got the rice in there, so you guys saw that. But besides that, like I said, I'm just gonna add the protein and then those containers will be good to take. I still have to label them and put all the serving sizes and everything. But besides that, that's pretty much it. That's what I do for meal prepping, as you guys have seen in the past. It's something that I just have to keep up with. It's repetitive. It's something that I just got to do. But it really helps me stay on top of everything else when that's all prepared and ready to go. But that's going to do it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please subscribe if you haven't already. Click the like button if you did enjoy it. And then also share it if you think someone could benefit or find entertainment in the vlog. But besides that, guys, I will see you in the next one.